Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of my self-built experimental Minecraft challenge that I am calling the Ages and Eras Challenge. Every phase has rules. Also, it's Minecraft, so the rules are kind of flexible, you know. Yeah, that's all. That's all. So I made it back to 0.00 that I marked right here because I had this block in my inventory and that's what we used to build it. So at the very center of these 4 blocks is 0.00, and I thought that would be a good place to stand. I think I'm there. And then open up the map. We have map, which, like, theoretically, this is your challenge. You can do whatever you want, whatever size you want. I was going to do a bunch of empty locator maps, and then I realized that this is not Bedrock and that does not exist. So not empty locator maps, but the plain empty maps that aren't this map. What I do have is a cartography table and paper. The only issue is that I can't actually get the paper out of this bundle because everything is full. Okay, there. So if I put the cartography table down, put my map in it, put a piece of paper, I get a bigger map that looks like this. And then if I put it back in and do it again, I get an even bigger map. Perfect. So for me to move on to the next phase of this challenge that I have created, I have to fill out this map, which I've technically already done 17 times over because I've walked in circles so many times, but we're going to do it again for the sake of the map. And then we got to come right back to this spot. So off we go, I suppose. No time like the present. I would love to empty some of this stuff that I have here, but no chests on the ground until the next phase of the challenge. So cartography table is just going to stay right there because I don't particularly need it for anything. And then we're just gonna, actually I'm gonna put this in my offhand. And away we go. Fill out this map, which, I don't know, I don't think anything interesting is gonna happen, so I will just check back in with you if I end up somewhere that I haven't been yet, which I highly doubt will happen because I have been all over this place at this point. Also still don't have my cat, which I'm pretty sure Mr. Tuxedo Cat's gone forever, which is very sad. He traveled with me for many a steps, many a kilometers, many a chunk. Just a reminder, for phase 1 of the challenge, you are in the wandering era. You have to, in Bedrock, either create a map wall of any size that you like, and in Java, you have to find a map because we don't have access to anything besides wooden tools, unless, of course, you find some in a village somewhere, in which case you can use them. So I found some leather armor, that's why I'm wearing leather armor. Other than that, I'm just going with anything that was looted or pillaged. Once I get to the next phase, which is the phase of acknowledgement, which the end stage criteria for the stage of acknowledgement is simply to build a monument or a statue at any point that you like, but I recommend building it at 00. And our 00 is in a lovely cherry biome, so I think that works out really well. And your monument or statue is supposed to represent something that sort of spoke to you or was important to you during your wandering stage. So I have a slight inkling that my statue may be very cat-shaped, but that is yet to be decided. The wandering stage ended up taking a lot longer. I thought that this was going to be just a 1 episode stage, but it ended up being at least 1.5 so far. And then the next stage is building my monument, at which point I am allowed to put chests down, but stage 1, no chests on the ground. Nothing you can't carry or haul by llama, donkey, or boat. If you want the full rundown of what I have so far for the challenge, you can check it out on my Discord, but I can see it changing as I go. It's like I've said, I'm definitely a Minecraft beginner, novice, amateur kind of level, so some things I simply wasn't sure where they would fit in the challenge, but hopefully I will figure out any sort of flaws or things that don't work as we go along, and feel free to suggest things down in the comments or on my Discord that you think would be cool. I wanted to include as many different phases and stages of Minecraft development and Minecraft evolution as I could. Please don't make me climb this mountain to get this little corner. I'm gonna have to climb the mountain. And the challenge is intended to be sort of the opposite of a speed run. It's supposed to be a very slow run where you gradually evolved through a story arc that I made up, because you can just make stuff up if you want to. There's no rules against it. So yeah, we've got some exploration, we've got some fights, we've got enchanting levels, we've got ocean-based levels and redstone-based levels, and all kinds of challenges and quirks and small little things along the way. So that's what this series is going to be here on my channel. If you want to do the same series, that would be the coolest friggin' thing ever, and we could do it together. If you wanna. You don't have to, but if you wanna, that would be really cool. Actually, filling out the map is happening quite quickly, and I almost maybe wish I had have made it slightly larger, but I can always do that. I could do that after. That's fine. We can make it bigger, considering how much walking we did already. Also, this explains why I kept thinking that I was walking in circles. But there are two cherry biomes close together, so that's why I was thinking I was walking in circles when I wasn't, but I also was, so it's kind of like double whammy. Oh, there's a zombie. That's our very first zombie encounter. And we didn't die. There's another portal that didn't have treasure? I don't remember now. Yeah, I think this was the one that didn't have treasure. Oh no, it did. I just took it already. You have to make sure you get to the very corners of the map, or else it doesn't count. Oh, we've got to pass pretty close to the pillagers. I hope they stay away from me. I don't really have the means to fight them at the moment. I am going to have to go right over there, though. It stinks. They're going to kill me dead. I'm going to do this little spot, and then I'll go and try to run through there real quick. Maybe they won't notice me. Look at all the sheep. I don't know what it is about this save. Or maybe it's the new update, or maybe it's because I have experiments turned on, but there's an awful lot of, what do they call these? Non-hostile mobs? Anyways, wildlife. Lots of wildlife. I'm going to have to go right over there to get this. I don't particularly want to do that. Can I get it by swimming? I don't think they'll bother me underwater. Whoa, look at that place. That is very cool. Okay, I think that's it. We did it. We filled in the map. That place is so cool. Okay, I really shouldn't risk getting that close to the outpost, but I really want to see this thing. That is awesome. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh, that was so close. Look at these waterfalls. This place is so cool. This is very dangerous of me to attempt with leather armor and a pillaged sword, but look at that. That is so cool. This is one of the coolest caves I've ever seen. What? That's crazy. Oh, I wish I was very clever and could think of something to build in there, because it is super neat. Maybe an enchanting area? I don't even know. Okay, now I have to head back to 0.00, which is, oh gosh, this way, because I know that, because now I have a map. I do feel like I should have made the map a size larger. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now I'm not sure. How much does it take to build a... Yeah... No, I really don't want to build another one. That's okay. Maybe I'll get inspired to travel and build one at a later date. Oh, one thing I should do is... Do I have a shovel? I do have a shovel. It's taking up a whole bundle. That's silly. The next part of the challenge involves the monument. Maybe I get some clay. I feel like I forget what clay makes. But I think it could be a good statue building resource. Maybe I'm not thinking of clay. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Does clay just make bricks? I am uncertain. But I guess technically I can upgrade my tools now because I've completed this part of the challenge. The challenge was to wander, find a map, fill out the map. And we did that, so yay, good job, well done. Now phase 2. We get to upgrade our tools to stone. We get to update our armor to leather, which I am already rocking right now, currently, because I found it in a village, unattended, and made it mine. And the big part of phase 2 is, yeah, it's just the monument, that's all. I can put a chest down, I can put a furnace down. Both things were restricted in the first phase, so that will be good to get a chest down and actually organize some of the stuff that I've collected in my wandering journey. Wow, that shovel lasted like 2 seconds and then it was broken. That's crazy. Crazy. I could probably just tunnel up this now. Not tunnel, tower, whatever this is. Here we are. I am going to put the map back in, but I am going to consider this phase completed, but I still am curious on what the next size out is. Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit bigger. Is there another? Oh, there is another. Okay. And is that it? Yes. That's the biggest it can go, which... Oh, wow, that is... Whoa, that is substantial. Yeah, that would have been a lot more walking. It really jumped up there because this was... Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of exploration. I wish I could copy this, but I think in order to copy it, I need a second map, I believe. Yeah, okay, that's fine. What is glowing right here? Oh. Well, that is treacherous. Oh my god. Ooh, wandering trader and some llamas. You stay right there. Let's sleep through the night, and then I would like to... Oh, where did he go? He was just right here. Okay, well, my wandering trader wandered off. Oh no, he's right there. I'm going to steal his leads, because you never know when you need a lead. No, no, this way, llama. This way. No, get in the boat. In the boat. Not you, the llama. That's not what I wanted to happen. I'm gonna get him. I need these leads. I cannot live with the knowledge of another cat disappearing on my watch. Come on. Get in there, llama. Did you drop a lead? Okay, he did. Okay. Now I can do it to the other one. Nope, nope, nope. Perfect. Okay, I have 2 leads. Can I tame this llama? Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I just stole one of his llamas. You come here, Mr. Llama. I don't have anything to tie him to. I need a fence post. Put the fence post down. Tie the llama. Perfect. Now I have to do the other one. Don't go anywhere, llama boy. Why does he not want to be my best friend? Okay, 2 llama. Come hither, llama. Thanks for the llamas, trader. Appreciate it. So we're not really at the point where we're supposed to be building a base yet. This is more kind of like an in-betweeny stage, you know, somewhere between adventure and grounding, putting down roots. So we can have stone tools, leather armor. We're still not gardening or planting things. We're still not breeding animals. You can like live in a cave or a dirt hut if you want to, but I think I'm just gonna live out here in the wild with my kidnapped llamas. But I am going to very hastily make a chest because I am over encumbered. In fact, I shall make 2, and they're gonna go right here so that I can gather supplies to build my monument. And there we have everything that I collected on our wandering journey. 3 of these. I'm gonna smite 2, and mending. I don't exactly know what mending does. I thought that it kind of fixed things, but now I'm questioning if that is true. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. I'm gonna put a torch down because we took some of those from the village. I guess here's as good a place as any. Actually, I probably should have moved stuff a little bit further away because I want to build my monument right on 0, 0. So I'll just put this stuff over here. Perfect. So the point of the monument is to sort of make your mark on the world for the first time and immortalize something that really affected your journey. And I think for me, we're going to build a cat statue because the cat was with us until the very end when we actually found the compass to make the map, and then our dear sad cat disappeared into thin air. And I looked for quite a while, but no cat to be found. So the cat will live on forever in statue form. I don't know how big I want to make it. There's not really a particular size it needs to be. It could be tiny if you like. Axe. broke. I definitely don't understand what mending is or what it does, because I didn't think things with mending broke. But I apparently don't know anything about anything, so I'm gonna get a bit of this stone over here in the scary place so I can upgrade a couple tools. Plus, if there's gonna be lava, I would like to be able to see it prior to falling into it. Wow, that is a big old lava pool. Anything down here? No, it's just a big pool. Very cool. Well, not very hot. And I realize I'm not actually collecting any of that stone. Wow. And it's nighttime again already. How does this happen? Where does the time go? Protect me, llamas. Okay, well, mining atop a open lava source maybe wasn't the brightest decision. So let's go get some actual place that I can get some stone. Oh, look over there. That's cool. I know this whole hillside is full of exposed stone. Okay, here we go. Ooh, what's this? A nook and cranny. Oh no. I hear things. Huh. I do not wish to die. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Jeepers. And then I'm going to upgrade my tools. Stone axe, stone pickaxe, and a furnace, but I don't think we have coal. Oh, but we do have a bucket and we have lava, so that works out really well. I hate when I think I know what direction I'm placing something and then I just blatantly place it in the wrong direction, and I know it's not going to work out, but I just continue to do the action. Okay, let's get a bucket of lava. Perfect. Can cook so many things with this. And put that in there. I don't actually think I have anything to cook. That is something, but that's fine. We still have we've got melons, we've got bread. We're good. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to cook some clay and see what I can do with that. So let's see. I think we end up with bricks. Yeah, we end up with a brick. Do I want to do a brick statue? That might work. I was thinking more like stone, but now I'm not so sure. Also have to figure out what direction an ocean might be in for the next phase, because the next phase we're pirates. And that's very exciting. Maybe I go resource hunting. I could. Oh, I don't have a saddle. How do I build a saddle? I have horse armor. Is that the same as llama armor? Probably not. If I craft some iron, craft a saddle chest, leave, I can saddle up this here llama. I can't saddle the llama. It's because I stole it from the trader. That's very sad indeed. Did I have a piece of wool? What if I trade his outfit out for something that is not what he's wearing? Let's make a carpet. This is an experiment. Okay, now he's got a different outfit, but does that mean I take the carpet off? No, okay, he still cannot be saddled, but I do like his outfit like that. That is great. That's so fun. Bartholomew. Where is he? Oh, I heard you, you antisocial little weirdo. Where did you go? Okay, I know I'm mean to him, but he's my best friend, okay? I love him. Every time I have to kill him, it breaks my little heart. Okay, so I'm torn between starting my statue and filling out the rest of this map for the sake of preparing myself. What if I make a brick? Okay, we get some items, but I don't know. I don't know if the brick statue is what I want. I think I need stone. So stone it shall be. I'm going to dig this out a little bit so that it's actually accessible, which maybe is a silly thing to do, but that's what I'm going to do. Because a big old lava pool comes in handy. It's basically an infinite fuel source. Well, it's not infinite, but it's pretty close to being infinite. It's also a great light source. And there's some coal down here. Good for torches. Oh, the sun is setting. Man, time flies when you're digging holes. Wow, it's so nice to sleep next to the sounds of llamas screaming and wandering traders talking to themselves. Cleared out the, like, undergroundy part, but I kind of want to clear the above groundy part, but I'm kind of getting sidetracked from my mission. I guess that's fine, though. The mission is what you make it. Oh, dear. Wasn't expecting him. Oh, gosh. Just shoot the wandering trader. He's... Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go take care of him. Or else I will be in danger. Oh, I do have a sword. There you go. Now I have 2 bones for my bone collection. I'm that much closer to a puppy companion. Now I have all these bricks. I'm not sure. Can you just place a brick down? No. That would be crazy. Of course not. That would be silly. I'm gonna trade that out for the cobblestone and cook up some stone instead. And already my storage is absolutely atrocious. But we knew that that was gonna happen. We didn't question it, really. What is this? Okay, I just turned Lightmatica off and it fixed my leg, so I don't know if it was trying to like track something. I don't know what it was, but I seem to be having significantly less lag with Lightmatica turned off for now. I did want to use it because there's some big builds that I want to do, but just not quite there yet. Okay, I think stone is going to be my choice for building, and I'm tempted to do a combination. Which of these is darker? I don't know. I want to say that the solid stone is darker than the cobblestone because the cobblestone has light in it, but its darkest dark is also darker than this. So like my brain says this is dark and this is light, but I feel like this is a more natural transition from this to this. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Like it makes more sense to have the cobblestone at the bottom. I feel like if I go that big, it's going to be too big. Like if that's one cat leg, that's going to be a massive monument. But maybe I do a massive monument. I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's got to be massive. Do I want my cat standing, sitting, or laying down? Kind of like the idea of it being like the oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? Like, you know, the big pyramid cat. Anyways, uncultured swine over here, but you know what I'm talking about. The words not working, but the logic, you get it. You get it, you know. Oh, I meant to make a pickaxe and I made a normal axe. I think I might try to build it in creative and then attempt to use Lightmatica because I've never ever used it and I think that could be kind of cool. So I'll be back and we'll see if I know how to use the fancy tools. It's a mystery. I do not know. Okay, see you soon. Okay, no. I lied. I lied about everything. So I actually deleted Lightmatica instead because the sort of like the point of this series is to get all like to do all the aspects of all the things. So maybe the second playthrough, because this series is kind of cool because you can kind of just like repeat and repeat and repeat and do it over and over and over again. So I'm just gonna build the cat without it. Maybe if I can figure out how. I'm not feeling good about it. I also haven't played in a few days because I've been playing on Bedrock with my family on our family save. So yeah, I'm a little bit in Bedrock mode, and that save is very different from this save in the sense that it's kind of chaotic and yeah, no, just chaotic is pretty much it. So I have to figure out how to do this cat, and I was going to do it like a sphinx, which I did remember the name of. Less uncultured. But I've decided maybe to just do like a big cat head hanging over the edge of the cliffside with its little paws dangling. I don't know if that makes sense, but if it turns out, you'll know what I mean when I'm finished. Ugh, I was building this up, but I probably should be taking that down. Oy vey, oy vey. Okay. Let me just pass the oogie boogie time. That's a llama, but oh no, it's just a foot. I need a shovel. I'm probably gonna need 2 shovels. And we'll just start with 1 shovel. So I need a part of kind of like flat-ish cliffside. Doesn't have to be super flat the whole way across, but somewhat flat would be good. Oops. Yep, that'll do. Oh, I couldn't remember what I had decided was darker stone or cobbled stone. Honestly, it's so hard to tell. Let's do cobblestone. Okay, so we need to start with like little paws, and they're gonna hang over the edge like that. Are those gonna be too big for paws? I don't know. It's gonna be so annoying going all the way down there and then back up repeatedly. I feel like they're too long. I think I'm gonna build some switchbacks, is that what it's called, on this hillside so we can get down significantly easier. Maybe it's like they need to be thicker. Oh, I truly don't know. I feel like this is going to turn out awful. No, I will stay positive. And then... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I need to go actually mine some cobblestone. Ooh, there's a hole in the ground there. Spooky. Spooky. Where was I mining from? I was mining over here, which is probably a bad place to mine. No, it's fine. So doubtful of myself this series. What's happening to me? Oh, look, an emerald. That's cool. Okay, it's going okay-ish, but I need to go down and get some sheep, which is probably good because then I can look up at it anyways. Just have to try not to die on my way down. I should just build a waterfall. Ooh. Perfect. Oh my god, I thought I was going to hit the one spot that didn't have water. That would have been crazy bad luck. There's 2 sheepies there. I didn't need the gray one. I just wanted to eat him. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell from down here. I think the legs need to be wider. And then maybe it will make a little bit more sense. Back up we go. Somehow we go up anyways. I don't know how to get up there. Up here it's kind of cute. Let's try to double up the little paws. I don't know if I should make them 2 blocks high. I don't know if that works. It's okay. We're early peoples, okay? If we don't make beautiful sculptures, then that's fine. It's par for the course or whatever that says. What is par? Anyone? Does anyone play golf? I don't know. Theoretically turn this into a actual like little building. Which could be interesting, but okay, and he needs ears like such. You know what? I think that might work. You can't really see the ears very well. I don't know, they might need to be bigger. I'm gonna switch out the bottom part of his paws for stone. Give him some, I don't know, texture or something. I'm wondering if his feet come out too far from the ledge. I could change his muzzle for smooth stone too. Kind of limited in our blocks collected at this point. The ears are kind of giving bunny, so I think I'm gonna swap out the top block for some slabs. Hopefully that still gives enough height to see the ears from a lower perspective. I don't have a pickaxe. I broke it. Okay. Gotta love being stuck in the Stone Age. Only until this sculpture's finished, though, however. Mind you, the upgrade from this is, I think, to gold. I should know. I invented the challenge, but yeah, not a super upgrade, honestly. Not a super. Okay, yeah, I think that still gives ears without being too bunny-like. They probably don't have to be pink, but they're in the cherry biome, so pink felt right. Now what do we do with it? Honestly, like, do I just fill in the backside? Or do not know. I'm gonna put some torches in there or a torch in there. I do not want anything spawning inside my beautiful monument. I just popped into spectator mode, which means that you can see things but not like interact with the world. He's pretty cute. He is a little bit giving bunny with the pink ears. So I might switch those out just for the stone. But I don't know. I think it works. I think it's definitely a statue and it definitely represents something from the early game. Let me just switch out his ears. It is very bunny, which is suiting because I recorded this on Easter, so I didn't want to go through the wall. Okay. Let me just knock those out and put in those. I don't know what it is. I don't love the ears. What is going on? I have one more idea. Let me whip up some stairs. And then if I place stairs here, then you kind of get that triangle cat shape. Wondering if they're just back too far. I went and I counted the pixels of the cat's head. Oh, you know, it is It is a little, I don't know. I think I can move them ahead 1 block. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's definitely giving more cat. Should I replace? Should the whole thing be stairs? But then they're going to be so little. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh god, it's nighttime. Sleep beneath my llamas. Okay, yeah, that's definitely giving cat now. Maybe one day I'll give him a body, but honestly, I think it works. Also, look at this river. Anyways, I shouldn't be cheating. I'm cheating. Don't cheat. There's no cheating. It's Minecraft. Do whatever you want. Yep, I love him. I think he's great. I think we could switch out the bottom part of his paws for like the chiseled stone, like the stone brick blocks. Just to give, I don't know, like the lines might work for claws, but maybe that's silly. I don't know. But I think it works. I think it is a good monument for our lost cat. I think honestly for the back for right now, we're just gonna close it up because early game builds they can be a little basic and that's okay. Yeah, it would be fun to put a body on him. I just don't know if I have that type of skill at the moment. We could add it on at a later time. Because I think this counts, right? I think this counts. I invented it. Of course it counts. I do what I want. It's kind of cute. Okay, that's that, which is super cool. So, that means that we have, while being stuck in the stone and leather armor phase, we have built a monument to represent something from our first phase that was wandering. And we built a cat because we had a cat friend, and now we don't have a cat friend. And that's very sad. But we have a monument. And that is very good. It's not exactly on 0, but like 0 is right here. So I'm not going to be that picky about it. And the next phase that we shall move into is the stage of plunder. Pillage and plunder and be a pirate because pirates are cool. In stage 3, we can use gold for tools and armor. We can use iron shares. We can trade with villagers at this point. We do have to do a relatively large build, which is either a dock or a ship, like a pirate ship, because we gonna be pirates. But we're gonna worry about that next time. That's it. That's it for now. That's it for meow. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please do my challenge if you want. It's on my Discord. And thumbs up this video if you liked it, even if you didn't like it. And please subscribe because I have a lot of people watching my videos that are not subscribing to me. And that makes me very sad. And we don't want a sad me. That is bad for everyone. Okay, I love you. Bye.